There you go. Yay.
Hi.
Gabby, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Doing good as well. Thank you so much for asking. How was your day?
It was good. You might hear meowing in the background. We have like 4 foster kittens right now, so they're feeling left out.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that gives like a plus into this Halloween special, right? So
Yes, I'm very cat themed.
there you go. There you go. Well, welcome back. It is so awesome. It is so awesome to have someone as talented, and epic, and badass as you. So before we start, you know the drill. I have to give you an epic welcome. So there you go. Like, this is by far like the best part, and if at some point I have live audience, I'm gonna still put this just as a tradition. So, but
Awesome.
But anyway, tell me what's new since our last interview.
I have actually got to go home for a quick break, and I was in a wedding, which was really fun. And I've been doing a lot of writing, and we finished the edit on a short film that we shot last year in 2020, and did everything during the whole COVID thing. So we're looking forward to sending that off to festivals and seeing how it goes.
There you go. There you go. And how has been like the whole audition process now that everything started to open up? Because I've heard in that now what they will do is that they will ask you for like a Zoom meeting, and then if they like it, then they will call you for you to go there and do like the second audience, right?
Yeah, it's been a lot of Zoom auditions. I had 2 yesterday, and sometimes it's self-tape, and then going into the studios for callbacks. Even sometimes it's Zoom callbacks. So, it's pretty rare to be going actually into any offices now, but there's pluses and minuses to taping at home. You can obviously like do it as many times as you want at home, but I think for me it's like fun to go in and kind of like have that sort of excitement for this is your only take to do it. But yeah, it's been good. There's a lot of it's kind of interesting to have the whole waiting room situation on Zoom, because sometimes like people forget to turn off their mics and stuff, so you can kind of hear some interesting things. But yeah, it's been good. I haven't found that there's been less auditions or anything like that too much due to COVID, at least for me. But yeah, it's been good.
That's great. Now moving on now here to the Halloween special. Tell me, what do you like the most about Halloween?
Definitely costumes and dressing up. I don't need many excuses to dress up, and one of the reasons I got into acting was because I liked wearing costumes a lot, and it's socially acceptable for actors to be in costumes more than normal people. So that's definitely, I like making costumes and wearing costumes and taking pictures in costumes.
There you go. And what are some of your favorite moments that you had as a kid on Halloween?
Definitely doing like either group costumes with my friends, or all of us trying to create like the craziest costume. One year I was Pizza from the future, so I made like a giant foam pizza, and it was like painted pepperoni on it, and then there was moon boots. I wore like metallic moon boots. So it's just a pizza from the future. And then this was not as a child, this was as a fully grown adult, I won a Halloween contest dressed up as a sexy period. So it's like red fabric all over, and I had like one of those old-fashioned hand warmer muffs, but it had a string coming out like it was a tampon. And I won a signed picture of Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
That's so cool.
It was very exciting for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that is that is like another cool thing about Halloween, right? That you get the chance to blow your creativity in order to create a costume. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's so
Absolutely.
cool. Wow. And like, if you could pick any costume for Halloween, like right now, anyone, which one you would choose?
I would love to do a remake of the dress that Cinderella wears in the 2015 Cinderella live action film, which I think that dress is like one of the greatest costumes ever made. It's absolutely gorgeous, her ball gown. But I want to do it in red, and I want to be a vampire.
That's cool. That's cool. And if you could be in any horror franchise at the moment, which one you would choose?
So this is a horror comedy franchise, but I'm really into What We Do in the Shadows. I'm a huge Matt Berry fan, and I think it is really funny. Vampires are like kind of my vibe, so they're all, if you haven't seen it, they're all vampires, and they're not like the brightest, so a lot of really funny things happen to them.
Okay. And what are some of your favorite horror characters?
I'm going to go with Ripley from Alien. I know it's kind of like horror action, but she was like the first female to lead like an action film, and it's scary, and she was just she was badass. So.
Yeah, totally.
Second choice is going to be the cat from Hocus Pocus, but I wouldn't have it turned back into a guy. I would just leave it as a cat. No need to turn into a man.
no need. Yeah, I get it. And like, what are some of you, like, back when you were a kid, like, what was like the horror movie that basically traumatized you for a while?
Ooh, the horror movie that traumatized me for a while. I feel like I don't even remember what the name of it was, but I had like nightmares for a super long time. I think it might have been one of those like Changeling type of films where it was like the kid, what was it? The kid was like possessed, and then the parents didn't know, and then they discovered that he was possessed. I don't remember.
Was it Poltergeist? No.
I think it wasn't Poltergeist. Although actually I had like when I was like 4, I watched Jurassic Park, and then I had nightmares for a really long time after that. But I also became obsessed with dinosaurs.
Yeah, I know what you mean with that. Yeah, I got scared too, and to a point in which there was a moment in which I couldn't go inside public bathrooms.
Wow.
Yeah, because I thought that at some point like there was gonna be like this T-Rex and just like put it out.
Yeah, it was so realistic.
I
remember everyone was scared of The Ring for a while, but it kind of like made me laugh. So definitely, I can see. Oh, maybe it was like, was there an original Omen film before there was a recent one? But I remember there was like a little boy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Children are very scary.
There's one in 1976.
It might have been that.
No,
yes.
sorry. 1976. Yeah, 1976. Yeah. Maybe that one now. Yeah, because it's the only one. And then they made a remake in 2006. Yeah, probably that one.
And then the one where she's possessed, The Exorcist.
Oh yeah.
When she turns her head all the way around.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I think that was.
That's disturbing.
Yeah. And you know, it's so interesting that actress. After that, I mean, they say, right, that after that it was really. I mean, she couldn't like continuing. That it was hard for her to continue with the acting because I think she appeared on the third one of The Exorcist.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Linda Blair?
Maybe.
Yeah, right.
I don't remember the actress's name.
Let's Google it real quick. Yeah, Linda Blair. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was terrifying.
Super terrifying. Yeah, it was in 1973, The Exorcist. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, that movie I think was like I think that movie probably has been like one of the most scary movie, like one of the most scariest movies of all time, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
And when she like throws up. I think anything with children is like super scary because they're like cute and supposed to be innocent, and then when they're Chucky, that's scary. Like your dolls. I had loads of dolls when I was a kid, and I would always feel like I thought I saw them, doing something. They were just dolls.
Yeah, totally. Or what about It?
Yeah, I never saw.
You never saw it?
The first one. I never saw the old one.
Okay.
I saw the new ones. It's like, for me, CGI is not scary because it feels like there's something about it that I can sense that it's fake.
Yeah.
Whereas, that's why like the first Jurassic Park is scary, or even I'd rather watch something like John Carpenter's The Thing versus like a new movie that's scary, but it has like all of this CGI because.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I'm like, I don't feel like it's real, and I think even with worse practical effects, the actors really reacting off of something that's actually there versus like a tennis ball or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the older movies are kind of better in terms of horror.
There you go. Yeah, I agree on that too. Yeah. And any movie or TV show that you could recommend for Halloween?
Ooh. Well, I would say John Carpenter's The Thing, and probably The Shining. That's a classic for just general psychological mayhem cause.
Yeah.
And then I also kind of liked the Scary Movie franchise. Not all of them, kind of like went downhill at a certain point, but at the beginning, just if you need like something that feels like Halloween, but maybe you need something to kind of cheer you up, I'd say that it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I like any sort of parody kind of joke.
Yeah, actually, those ones were really cool. Yeah, they got, those ones, like, at least I think that the first three, maybe, they were hilarious.
Yeah, I just remember the one being like, "I see you, Mr. Badman," and it's like feet are like sticking out from, it's like a under the like curtain or the rug or something.
Yeah.
So those are my recommendations.
There you go. Then we have something to watch this weekend then. So how cool is that? Now, tell me, have you ever got like any, do you have like any scary story you could share?
Yeah, so my husband and I, a couple of years ago, we were actually house sitting for a friend of ours. Well, a friend of my husband's. And he has this really creepy house. It's a really old house. It's in the UK, and it's super skinny and tall. And they've made a creative choice to paint the whole inside basically like really dark purple, almost black, like floor, walls, ceiling, the whole thing. Okay. And all the stairs creak, and you go upstairs, and we were sleeping on the very top floor of this extremely creepy old house.
Okay.
And so it just felt very ominous, and it was fine. And then we both went to sleep, and I had this really scary dream that there was a guy in the house. And he was like coming to kill us, and he was trying to find us, and we're going through the house, and we're trying to hide from him. And then finally we're like back in the bed that we're sleeping in, and right before I woke up, it was like I could see him, and he had this blonde spiky hair, and he's a person I've never seen before in my life. So it wasn't like someone I know. And then I woke up, and he didn't get me. But then my husband woke up, and I was like, oh my gosh, I had the most scary dream. This guy was in the house, and he had blonde spiky hair, and he was coming to kill us. And then my husband said, I just had a dream like that, and that same guy is in my dream. And he is not someone either of us knew.
What?
We had a dream about the same guy coming to kill us at the same time.
So weird, yeah.
So.
Wow. And if you could like draw him, would you be able to do it?
Probably, yeah. I mean, I'm not an amazing artist, so
that's so weird. Yeah.
A crude drawing, but yeah, I remember he had like almost like maybe like early 2000s hairstyle. And so he wasn't like any one of those Victorian ghosts or something. I don't know who he was.
That's weird. Interesting. Yeah, I mean so basically you guys got the same nightmare pretty much at the same time, at the same room.
I know, and it's not even like we had watched some sort of movie before or anything that would, make us both dream of the same thing. It was just something, I don't know, maybe it's like some sort of early 2000s ghost in the house.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it's like an alternate reality where that actually happened and then we dreamed it or something.
Yeah, maybe like in another multiverse or something like that.
Yeah, that was super weird.
And did you guys have it like the next night, or was it only one? That's it.
Just one night. We were there and we had the dream, and then we didn't stay there anymore.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we'll have to stay. Wow, that is so creepy.
Yeah, I was disturbed.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Also because of the fact that you guys, as I said before, that you got like at the same time. So that sounds like something out of the what is this movie about? Elm Street, Freddy Krueger.
Oh yeah, where it's like comes to kill you in your dreams.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's so crazy, Gabby. But I mean, at least it was a dream, so that was a good thing. And do you have like any other one, or that's the only one?
Well, actually, when I was a kid, I really thought that I saw a UFO.
You're kidding?
It was like, yeah, when I was like, maybe it was like 8 or 9, and I like went downstairs, and then I was living in this house in like the woods kind of New Hampshire, and I went downstairs, I looked out the front window because I heard a noise, and I saw like these 4 lights in the sky, and it was like pretty low down, and I was super obsessed with like aliens for a while after that because I felt like I saw a UFO, but who knows, could have been anything.
Yeah.
But I really thought that I saw it.
You saw a UFO. And do you still have, and are you still I would say like obsessed with UFOs, or not anymore?
No, not anymore. I haven't been obsessed with those for a while. But when I was a kid, I would draw it all the time, like on my like schoolwork. I would draw it, and I would try to, replicate it in my drawings, and my teachers probably were like, "What's going on with this girl?"
Yeah,
it was like on my schoolwork. It was UFO with 4 lights.
Yeah, but you never wore that aluminium helmet, right?
No, I never did. Well, I was interested, I don't want to ward them away. I was interested to come back because I would have a lot of questions.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Huh.
My college dorm was supposedly haunted, so my first college roommate wanted to keep the lights on all night. But I was like, get the ghost to come.
Yeah.
Come here, because I want to know. I would have so many questions to ask a ghost if I met a ghost, because if I met a ghost, then I would know that there is some sort of existence beyond the mortal plane, and I would just tell me, can you choose to be a ghost? Do you have to be a ghost? You know, what is it like to be a ghost?
Yeah.
What do ghosts do in the daytime?
True.
So.
True. Yeah. And like my last question here is, what do you think it happens after we die?
My friend had a really fun theory
Okay.
that I always liked, which is that you get on a train and the train stops at the various religious, destinations, heaven and and wherever, I don't know, hell, purgatory. But then her theory was that the atheists just keep riding around because you could never get off. I didn't think anything. Nothing. Dust.
Yeah, the only thing that I think is, and that I saw it in an interview they did to Keanu Reeves when they asked him kind of the same question, and he said that those who loved us will miss us. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, I would say the same thing. I think that when we die, that happens. That those who love us will miss us, and that's it.
Yeah. I think the same thing. I guess I grew up thinking about heaven or whatever, but then I heard that you can't have animals don't go to heaven, and I just feel like without my cat.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, without my dogs, wouldn't be the same. Without. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Maybe just universal consciousness.
Yeah. maybe there is. I remember that so when I was like 7, when I was like 7 years old, they gave me this dog, and he stayed with me for almost 21 years. Yeah. So yeah, when he died, of course, that felt like that was horrible, of course. But a friend of mine told me that, hey, maybe right now he's playing with Lassie and Beethoven, like those movies. And I was like, yeah, maybe he is though. Maybe he is right now. So then a little, one of my little cousins was, he knew, because he, every single family member knew that dog, and he called me, and then he was like, well, maybe I'm super sure that he is in the heaven from dogs, and then hopefully one day when you die, you will get the chance to visit him in the heaven from the dog. And that actually made me cry a lot, because that was like a day before, a day after he passed away. But yeah, I really hope there's something that there's this old tradition here, very 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 super old tradition. We're talking thousands of years ago. They would say that dogs are the ones who like our pets basically are the ones who will guide us to let's say heaven or to something like that. That sounds, I know. Yeah, I know, but yeah. Well, Gabby, what can I say? At the end of the day, that I think that you're super talented and awesome and amazing and badass. And the list goes on of amazing things that you are. So keep being that awesome person you always are. Keep following your passions and dreams, because I do think that, and I said it in our previous interview, that I'm super sure that you're gonna reach super high stuff eventually, and we will see you in these huge franchises here and there, and we will see you everywhere. So keep rocking with that. Also, want to thank those who are watching right now. If you're watching this later on YouTube or on the podcast on Spotify or Apple Music, make sure that you are putting pause, and then go follow Gabby. Leave 1 million likes, share, send a lot of love to her. Epic vibes. Spread the word that we have an amazing, talented actress. And Gabby, again, thank you so much. And before I send you off, you know the drill. I need to send you off. Yeah, I need to send you off properly in an epic, badass way. So, there you go.
Thank you.
So yeah, keep being amazing. Have an amazing rest, an amazing weekend, an amazing upcoming week, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, you too. Great to see you again.
Bye.
Bye.